quest for young talent in the insurance industry is both challenging and ongoing. I'm John Weber for Best Review Magazine. I'm speaking today with Laura Boylan. Laura is the Vice President of Human Resources for the Philadelphia Insurance Companies. Laura, thank you so much for taking the time to speak with us today.
Sure, I'm happy to be here.
Laura, how critical is it for insurers to be developing young talent right now?
I think it's extremely critical. I mean, we always talk about the talent shortage in the insurance industry, and I think as talent's coming into the industry, what's meaningful for them is looking for opportunities that will give them that advancement or the career opportunities that are meaningful to what they're looking to get out of their careers. So having development programs that are available to address several of those different needs is, I think, critically important to the insurance industry.
How should insurers be viewing the next generation of talent?
Well, I think that they are the future of our industry, so I think that's an important view to consider, and making sure that as an industry, I think we have a significant responsibility to make sure we're doing what we can to make our industry relevant and exciting for the next generation of talent coming into our industry. I think we have a lot of obstacles in attracting talent based on previous stereotypes and things that may have prevented insurance from seeming an appealing career opportunity. And I think that there's a lot that insurance has to offer. And I think the more that we can promote that and make that visible to incoming talent and next generations of talent is just going to benefit the industry in the long term.
Is new insurance talent coming from the traditional channels?
I think there's still a tendency to go through the traditional channels. A lot of times we jokingly ask when we have some of our summer interns in or our trainee programs, how did people come into the insurance industry? And typically the answer is they were either referred because they have family that's in the industry, or they just stumbled into it by accident. And I think those are great reasons to come into the industry, but I think relying on those is going to be an obstacle for us if we continue to just rely on those. So I think that we're starting to see that people are looking to branch out in how we're reaching different audiences. I think we all recognize that in order to increase the diversity of our talent pools, to reach non-traditional or audiences that may not be aware of insurance, that we have to go to kind of unique and different channels for those types of candidates.
So what's Philly doing to address the talent gap?
Well, we're doing a lot of trying to look for different ways to reach new and diverse audiences, whether it's through social media campaigns. We continue to use campus and college recruiting as a means to look for talent. But importantly, when we bring talent in, is making sure that we have programs or a structure that allows people to advance their careers based on their interests. So whether that's through development programs, for instance, we have the Women's Leadership Program, which helps to address women's interest in developing their careers here in insurance, as well as looking at our career structure and our flexibility on internal mobility so that people can have the opportunities to kind of move within the organization, whether it's laterally or vertically, depending on what they're interested in, but looking at what that criteria looks like to make sure that we're giving enough opportunity to move people within the organization as well.
Laura, thank you so much for taking the time to speak with us today.
You're welcome.
That was Laura Boylan, Vice President of Human Resources for Philadelphia Insurance Companies. And for Best Review Magazine, I'm John Weber.